It was supposed to be a harmless night. Just drinks, laughter, and a silly game with close friends. Truth or dare, a throwback to our college days. I never imagined that one round of that game would tear my marriage apart and permanently shatter my view of the woman I thought I knew. My wife, Anika, had always been the life of the party. She was charming, witty, and bold in ways I wasn't. Where I was reserved, she thrived on attention. I didn't mind it at first. It was part of what drew me to her. The way she could make everyone laugh, the way she carried herself with such confidence. That night, the drinks were flowing. Everyone was already a little tipsy, laughter bouncing around the living room. Someone suggested truth or dare, and we all joined in. It started lighthearted. What's your most embarrassing moment? Or I dare you to dance on the table. The kind of harmless fun we'd all laugh about the next morning. Then it was Anika's turn. She was already flushed from the wine, grinning mischievously. She chose truth. All right, our friend asked. What's one fantasy you've never told anyone? Not even your husband? The room went quiet for a second. Everyone leaned in, waiting for her answer. She paused, twirling her glass, eyes flicking toward me with a strange glint. And then, without hesitation, she said it. I want my husband to watch me cheat. With his brother. For a moment, the room erupted with nervous laughter, the kind people make when they're not sure if something is a joke. But she didn't laugh. She didn't wave it off. She just looked at me, holding my gaze as if daring me to react. The blood drained from my face. My brother Rohit, who was sitting just a few feet away, looked just as stunned as I was. His jaw dropped, his glass frozen halfway to his lips. I forced a laugh, trying to brush it off. Funny joke, I said flatly, but my voice cracked. It's not a joke, Anika said calmly, still smiling. It's something I've thought about for a long time. The air went dead. Everyone shifted uncomfortably, pretending to sip their drinks, suddenly interested in anything except the disaster unfolding in front of them. I couldn't even process it. My wife had just confessed in front of friends and family that she wanted to betray me in the most humiliating way possible, with my own brother. And with me watching. I ended the game immediately, made some excuse and told everyone to leave. The embarrassment was suffocating. When the last guest walked out, I turned to her. What the hell was that? I demanded. She shrugged as if it were nothing. It's just a fantasy. People share fantasies during truth or dare all the time. You're overreacting. Overreacting? My voice shook with fury. You just told everyone you want to cheat on me with my brother, and you expect me to laugh it off? It doesn't mean I'm actually going to do it, she shot back. It was just the truth. I thought that's what you wanted, honesty, but her eyes told a different story. There was no shame, no guilt. Just that same smug glint that made me wonder how long she had been harboring these thoughts, and whether it had already gone from fantasy to reality. I didn't sleep that night. Every time I closed my eyes, I pictured her with him. I pictured the smirk on her face when she said it, the way she looked at me, as though daring me to stop her. The next morning, I called Rohit. I needed answers. His voice was panicked. I swear to you, Bai, I've never touched her. Never even thought about it. That came out of nowhere for me too, I believed him. But the damage was done. The thought had been planted and it wouldn't go away. Over the next weeks, I watched Anika differently. I noticed the way she lingered around my brother at family gatherings. The way her laughter was just a little too loud when he joked. The way her eyes flicked to me as if checking whether I noticed. One night, I confronted her again. Did you mean it? Do you really want him? She didn't deny it. I meant what I said, she whispered. It turns me on, the idea of being desired by both of you. Maybe you should stop being so uptight and considerate. That was it. That was the breaking point. She didn't care about me, about our vows, about respect. She cared about herself, her thrills, her ego. So I planned my response. A week later, I told her we were done. I filed for divorce immediately, citing her humiliating confession as evidence of emotional betrayal. When the papers were served, she looked shocked. You're divorcing me. Over a game? No, I said coldly. I'm divorcing you because you showed me exactly who you are. And now I can't unsee it. The fallout was brutal for her. Our friends, the same ones who had witnessed her confession, didn't stand by her. Word spread fast. People whispered, judged, distanced themselves. My brother refused to ever be in the same room with her again. Even her own family, embarrassed and furious, told her she had crossed a line. She lost everything. the marriage, the home, the reputation she once cherished. I moved on, free of the woman who thought humiliating me was a game. And she? She ended up alone, bitter, clinging to the excuse that it was just a fantasy. But fantasies reveal the truth, and hers destroyed us.